Hi guys, good afternoon on this Monday afternoon. Welcome along to week 5 of the Falcons Online Fitness program. Thanks very much for joining me for the year 4 to 6 agility, balance and coordination session. Hope you guys have had a good weekend, hope you've had a good Monday and you're ready to have a good workout. Alright, make sure you've got a water bottle close by that's actually filled up. Alright, some nice cold water because I think you might need it during today's session. Make sure you've got some good quality shoes that are nice and stable because we're going to be doing a bit of jumping around, a bit of bounding, a bit of hopping, okay, and some balance work. Alright, so really important you've got good footwear. Make sure you're wearing some nice light clothes. So again, we'll be getting a bit of a sweat up to start off with, okay. And finally, make sure you've got a bit of space around you so you can move around nice and freely. All right, not too bad if you don't have a lot of space, but you'll just need a little bit as we do a few jumps, a bit of bounding side to side, maybe a few bear crawls and things like that as we get into our workout. Okay, we'll get started in about 30 seconds. So you guys are ready to go. Grab your bottle of water. All right, we'll get ready with our warm up. All right, today's session focusing on agility, balance and coordination. We'll go through a warm up. We're going to go 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, starting with some star jumps, some 4-point rotations, a bit of jumping on the spot, a bit of bounding on the spot. All right, we'll then have a quick water break. We'll do a few dynamic stretches, get into our main set, which will focus on agility, and then we'll get into some balance work after that, followed by a couple of water breaks, and we'll get into a static stretch to finish off. Okay, so we're going to start off with just some running on the spot, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Ready, and go. Landing on your toes, trying to keep your head up. All right, if you want to go a bit faster, feel free. If you want to go a bit slower and warm up into the session slowly, feel free to do that. Okay, make sure you're pumping your arms. All right, so you can really get into the workout. Do it at your own pace for the workout today, guys. All right, if you want to push yourself really hard, feel free. If you want to take it a bit easy, totally up to you. It's all at your pace. All right, good job. Relax there. Give those legs a bit of a kick out. Give those arms a few swings in between our exercises for our warm up here. Okay. Really important that you work at your own pace. All right. Don't push yourself too hard. Just take it nice and easy through this warm up. Okay. Next exercise up are some star jumps. All right. We're going to be going in about 5 seconds. Remember, with our star jumps, as our arms come up, our legs go out. As our arms come back down, our arms come back together. All right, off you go. 30 seconds star jumps. As your arms go up, legs go out. As your arms come back down, legs back together. Trying to keep straight arms and straight legs as we go. Landing on our toes. All right, try and stay on our toes. All right, try and stay off your heels where you can. We want to be nice and quiet. All right, agility, balance and coordination. It's all about moving nice and fast. All right. Turning that strength and power that you've developed over the past sessions, over the last 4 or 5 weeks, into some speed and power. Okay, 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Good job. Nice one. Okay, next exercise is some 4-point rotations. Okay, so for the 4-point rotation, we're down on our hands and our toes. All right, nice straight back, drawing a line from our head through our shoulders, hips down to our heels. All right, and all we're doing here is we're rotating from side to side. Okay, just warming up the shoulders, warming up the chest. Okay, and maybe a bit of your lower back as well. Okay, 30 seconds of those, starting in 5, 3, 2, and go. 4-point rotations, trying to keep a nice straight line from the top of your head, down through your spine, down to your heels. Rotating nicely. We're trying to connect our shoulders and our hips by turning our core on. All right. Try not to let your butt stick up too much. All right. We want to keep our core tucked in nice and tight. Rotate from side to side. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and relax there. Good job. And last exercise for our warm up. All right. For our first set of our warm-up, we're going to be doing 2 sets like this to get you nice and warmed up. It's just some jumping front and back. Okay. If you have a line in front of you, all right, on the floor, if you've got wooden floorboards, feel free to jump forward and back. If you've got a line, you can jump side to side, or you can just jump on the spot. Totally up to you. Okay. Ready and go. The jumping. Five to go. And relax. Good job. Okay, that's the first round of our warm-up. Grab a quick drink of water if you want one. Give those legs a bit of a kick out. Keep moving around. All right. We're going to go through into a second round. First exercise, running on the spot. Second exercise, star jumps. Third one, 4-point rotation. Last one, jumping on the spot, forward and back, both legs. Okay? We're going to start our second round in about 20 seconds. Lots of time to grab a quick drink of water if you need to. Make sure you've got some spare bit of space around you. We'll get ready to go. All right. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds rest. All right, ready and go. Running on the spot. Ten to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Relax there. The legs a bit of a kick out. Move those arms around a bit if you need to. All right. Remember, we're still trying to get nice and warm for our agility component with our main set. It's going to be two sets of that. All right. We'll get a little bit of balance work in. Nice static stretch to finish off. Okay. Next exercise on our warm up. Going in 5 seconds. The star jumps. All right. We're jumping jacks. Ready and go. Remember, with our star jumps, we start down here, hands by our sides as our arms come up to the top, our legs go out. As they come back down, our legs come back together. Trying to do this exercise with straight legs and straight arms. Okay? Good job. 15 seconds gone. Keep it going. 10 to go. You guys are doing really well. Keep it up. Keep powering through this warm-up. Really important we do our warm-up properly. Ready and stop. Really important we get through our warm-up properly so that our body's nice and prepared for the main set. Or, you know, if you're playing sport, ready for the game. All right? So you can be at your best when you're playing football, when you're swimming, when you're dancing, when you're playing basketball, when you're playing volleyball, badminton or gymnastics. Any one of those. Really important that you warm up, prepare your body. All right? Switch your muscles on, switch your brain on. All right, down in our 4-point rotation. All right, 30 seconds, and go. Rotating side to side, warming up those shoulders, warming up the chest, warming up the back. All right, really important, we turn our core on, try and connect our shoulders and our hips, so they're moving as one together. 10 seconds to go. Good job. Finish off this with this set. Finish off this warm up. 3, 2, and 1. Relax there. Last exercise on our second set in the warm up is some jumping. All right. Really important we warm up our legs, our quads, our calves, and our ankles and feet for this agility, balance, and coordination workout. Okay. So we're about to get into some bounding and jumping. Okay. Going in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jumping front and back. 30 seconds. So making sure that we land on our toes here, guys. Want to be nice and quiet if you can We don't want to land on our heels. We'll be nice and quiet, landing on our toes. Remember, we can use our hands and arms. That'll help us move our body front and back, create some momentum. Okay? 5 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Relax there. Great job. Okay, while we're getting ready to do some dynamic stretches, just grab a drink of water. Alright, take a quick drink. Really important that we stay hydrated as we do these workouts. Okay? Our body's mostly made up of water, so really important we stay hydrated, especially in this warm and humid weather through rainy season here in Bangkok. Really important we stay hydrated. Alright, so we can be at our best and performing really well. Okay, once you grab a drink of water, we're going to get into some dynamic stretches. Okay, we're going to kick off with some leg swings. Alright, nice straight leg, kicking the leg out in front of you. Alright. Try and find something to lean on. You can put your hand up on the wall. You can put your hand on a chair if you have one of those in your dining room or in your bedroom. Alright. If you've got a bedside table or anything like that, feel free to grab that. We want to do about 20 leg swings on each leg. 20 on our right leg, and we'll swap over and do 20 on our left leg. Alright. Do 20 side to side. Before we get into a few other exercises, make sure we're nice and warmed up for this agility, balance and coordination session. Good job. Swap it over. Left leg, kick it up nice and high. Hopefully you guys can get it up nice, higher than I can. A bit younger than I am. Hopefully a bit more flexible. Hopefully a bit stronger and in better shape than me. Kick it up nice and high. Good job. Okay. Next, holding on to the table or the chair in front of you, we're going to swing our leg across our body. Okay. You take your right leg, swing it out. We'll open up your groin. Okay. Really good for your groin, adductors, hip flexors, getting all of that nice and warmed up. 20 on each leg. Job. Swap it over. Really important we do a good stretch. Alright, especially with this type of workout where we're going to be creating power. Alright, we want to make sure that we're nice and warmed up before we apply all that power through our agility exercises. Alright, good job. Next exercise, just on our agility, on our warm-up, getting ready to go. We want to warm up our hips and our glutes, our butt muscles. All right, legs nice and wide apart, hands out wide, bending over, just touching the inside of our feet. All right, just warming up our back, warming up our hamstrings and our glutes there. Rotating side to side, doing about 20 on each foot. Good work. About 5 more on each foot. 3, 2, and 1. And finally, with our dynamic stretch, let's do some big arm swings. Alright. Both arms forward. About 20 rotations. Just really trying to warm up those shoulders, warm up those arms. Getting ready for this workout. Good job. 20 back. Good job. A little challenge I always like to throw out there. See who can do their arms opposite directions. One going forward, one going backwards. Easiest way to get this started. Alright, have your arms facing opposite directions. Start by both coming down towards your legs. All right, and just keep that momentum going. Give you a chance to have a crack at that for a couple of minutes before we get into our main set. Good job. All right, grab a quick drink of water. We're going to get into our main set. All right, we've got five main exercises here that we're going to go through before we jump into some stretching. All right, they are jumping front and back. All right, this time we're going to be jumping as far as we can. So you can take one step and jump. All right, one step and jump. You want to try and land on your toes. All right, so we're going to go as far as we can, jump and hold. All right, ready and go. One step, jump and hold. So you should be trying to jump as far as you can and alternate legs that you're taking off on. Okay? Alternating left and right that you're taking off on. As you land, try and hold that landing. Don't let yourself overbalance and pitch forward. All right? We want to jump and hold that landing if we can. Arms and hands are really key to balance. Okay, good job. So now we've been practicing moving forward, moving our energy forward. Now we're going to practice moving it side to side. All right, so we're going to bound side to side. Okay, like that. All right, going in about 10 seconds. Really important that we do these exercises in a controlled way. All right, control and balance, then explode out. Ready? Go, bounding side to side. Make sure you land on your toe and you can control that movement, then explode up and bound to the other side. Control is an eccentric action as we compact down and hold that movement, and then as we explode up, it's a concentric action. The muscles are contracting. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, so we've jumped forward. We've jumped side to side. Now we're going to look at applying power, all right, and being nice and balanced. In an unusual position, a bear crawl. So down on all fours, trying to keep our butt down nice and low. We're going to crawl forward, four steps with our hands, and then 4 steps back, okay, for 30 seconds. Try and keep your butt down nice and low. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Go. Try to keep that butt down nice and low. All right. Bend your legs. Try and get up on your toes. All right. And weight on your hands rather than your palms. Okay. Good job. Keep it going. This is a hard one. This is probably the hardest exercise of all of the main set. All right. Once you get through these, it'll all get easier. I promise. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take your 30 seconds rest. You've earned it. All right, after our jumps forward, our bounding side to side, and our bear crawls. The next exercise is some squats. Okay. You can choose how you do your squats. You can do your traditional squat like that. You can do it with your hands across your body. All right. You do your prison squat up here, or you can do it up in a Y. Totally up to you. All right, we're doing squats for 30 seconds. Ready, and go. Remember, with our squats, we want to sit back on our heels. All right, try and keep our knees over our feet. Keep pushing our butt and our hips back. All right, and keep our head and our chest up. Good job. Keep it going. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. You're doing really, really well. One more exercise. We'll have a quick water break. Get into our second set. Doing really, really well here. Next exercise is hopping. All right. So just hopping on one foot. All right. Try and stay on your toes. All right. Trying to lift your body up. Hopefully your balance is a bit better than mine. 3, 2, and 1. Hopping for 15 seconds on one foot, then we'll swap it over to the other. Staying nice and light, landing on your toe, using that calf muscle to explode back up. Use your hands for balance if you need to, and swap it over. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, good job. Grab a drink of water. We'll get into our second set here on our agility, balance and coordination. You guys are doing really well. Keep it up. Going to get into our jumping forward again, about 5 seconds. Remember, take one step, jump as far as we can and land. Walk backwards. Next one, other leg. One step forward with your other leg, jump and land. Okay? Off you go. 30 seconds. One step and jump. Really trying to make sure that we land on both of our feet at the same time, landing on the balls of our feet, well balanced. Okay? Make sure you're alternating legs. Try and make sure that you're jumping as far as you can on both legs. Should be about the same distance. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take a quick rest there. Give those legs a bit of a kick out if you need to. All right. Do a few dynamic stretches if you have to. Really important. Keep your legs nice and warm. All right. And your body ready to go. Now the next exercise, remember, first exercise we move forward. The second one, we're applying that power. We're bounding side to side. Okay? Bounding side to side. As you're more warmed up and you know the exercises now, we should be able to go a little bit further. Off you go, 30 seconds. Really important that we land and control that movement before we explode back onto the other side. 15 seconds to go. Landing on your toes, on your feet. All right, and controlling that movement before we explode back. All right, 3 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, 30 seconds rest. Then we're into our bear crawls. Remember, bear crawls down on our hands and knees, crawling forward. 4 steps forward, 4 steps back. Okay, trying to keep your butt down nice and low. All right, keep those knees bent. All right, weight forward on your hands. Going in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's go. 30-second bear crawls. You guys are doing really well. Keep that butt down. Nice, slow, controlled movement. In particular, we're working on our coordination as we go backwards. All right. So as we move back with our left hand, we want to move back with our right leg. Move back with our right hand, back with our left leg. 5 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, we're into our squats next. All right, remember, 3 options. You do them with your hands by your side, over your chest, in a prison, or in a Y. Totally up to you. You choose which one suits you best. As you lift your hands up above your body, all right, it becomes harder, all right. So you choose which ones you need to do, depending on how good you're feeling. All right, we're going in 3, 2, and 1. 30-second squats. Ten seconds to go. We've got one more exercise in our main set. All right, then we're into a bit of a static stretch. Nice cool down. We'll send you on your way. Ooh. Monday, week 5 are our Falcons online fitness classes. Good job, relax there. Got our 30 seconds rest now. Give those legs a bit of a shake out. So you're getting tired towards the end of this set. All right. We've got one more exercise to go, hopping on one leg. Remember, we do 15 seconds on one leg, then we swap it over, 15 seconds on the other. Ready, and go. 15 seconds on one leg. Remember, we want to try and land on our toes, all right? and then explode up. Bend your knee, using that muscle on the front of your leg between your knee and your hip, your quad to explode up, and also using your calf. Okay, swap over to your other leg. 10 seconds to go. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Relax there. Grab a drink of water. Alright. A quick drink. Make sure you're nice and hydrated. We'll get into some of our static stretches. Make sure we're nice and stretched out. Kickstart that recovery process. Alright, for tomorrow's core and functional movement session for you guys. Going to start our stretches sitting on our butt, legs out in front. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. Kick our left leg back by our side. Trying to keep our knees nice and close together. This is a quadricep stretch, the muscle on top of the front of our leg, between our knee and our hip. And to stretch there, we just lean back into that slowly. Nice deep breaths, really important. We keep breathing through our stretches. I know that sounds silly, but it helps our muscles relax and start to recover after a workout like that. Good job. Okay, sit up nice and tall, leg back to the front. So we're going to kick our right leg back, by our side. Try and keep those knees nice and close together if you can. Depending on how flexible you are, you can kick your leg back, put your foot out, toe out to the side, alright, where you can back towards your butt and sit down on it a little bit more. Keep breathing, really important. As you breathe more, your muscle will relax a little bit more. You can put a bit more of a stretch on. Good job. Okay. Up onto your right knee, left leg kicked out in front. Okay, this one's a hamstring stretch. This time we want to do it with a nice straight leg. You can put your hands down by your side, help you balance if you need to. If you're a little bit like me, where your balance isn't that great, you might need to. And you just want to focus on pulling that toe back towards your face. Okay, that'll help with getting the stretch on underneath your hamstring. Put your toe back towards your face. Again, keep your head up. You want to make sure we're breathing nice and deeply right throughout all of our stretches. Good job. Swap it over so we're kneeling on our left foot. Kick our right leg out, nice and straight, and pull our toe back towards our face. You might find that one of your legs is a bit more flexible than the other. Alright, that means we need to do a bit more stretching on the leg that's not quite as flexible to make sure that we're nice and balanced on both sides of our body so we don't have injuries later on. Remember, stretching is all about you personally and you individually. Alright? You don't stretch to pain, you stretch until you start to feel it. Alright? Hold that stretch, breathe nice and deeply. As it relaxes, you can put a little bit more stretch on, but never stretch to the point of where it hurts. Alright? Really, really important. Stretching is about creating flexibility, lengthening your muscles or warming your muscles up. Okay? Really important. It's not about pain. Alright, next exercise from the same position, kneeling on our right leg, we're going to stretch out our hip flexor. Hip flexor is the muscle on the front of our hip. Alright, so this one's all about pushing our hips forward. Alright, if you can't get a stretch there, lift your arm up. Alright, lengthening that body out, trying to get a stretch down between our knee and our belly button. Good job. Swap it over there. If you need to, when you're doing these stretches, if your knees start to hurt on the hard floor, you can grab a yoga mat or maybe even a towel. Put your knee on that and that'll help as you stretch through these movements. Really important, you can hold the position, get into a good stretch. Alright, stretching is a really important part, kickstarting the recovery process, along with making sure you're nice and hydrated. Make sure you have a good drink of water after this session, alright, and a quick snack to eat as well. Okay, guys, that's the year 4 to 6 agility, balance and coordination session for today. Thanks very much for joining me. Hope you have a great Monday afternoon and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.